So like that, people will know. I'm excited about that. Yeah, it's
we're live.
We are live. Well, we're semi live because we're not fully live. There's this one.
The two of us are.
The two of us are. There's a third that's missing. MIA. He'll be here. He said he was going to be running late, so it's okay. No one's going to be upset. I'm not going to be upset at him. I mean, he's a good kid. He's a good kid.
Nah, I'm not.
What's going on, everyone? This is it. You arrived. It is the Saturday night edition of Los Tres Maduros.
Why does that sound like a war wrestling duel?
You know. Well, they used to do the 3-man teams and the 2-man tag teams.
Yeah, what was the one, the luchadores that had the masks on?
The luchadores. But you know what? My favorite were the Fabulous Freebirds.
They were pretty good.
Wasn't it 3? It was 3. I think 3 brothers or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
And you also had the Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs. What was that? Terry Von Erich, the big boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a big guy. I grew up watching that stuff, Mikey. My dad, rest his soul, used to call wrestling the man's soap opera. Like the telenovelas in Spanish for the ladies that were, the Latinas and stuff like that. But it was like the man's soap opera. And I was like, yeah, I agreed that. I mean, I thought it was kind of funny.
It does kind of make sense because, it was all choreographed.
Yeah, and they had storylines. They always had some weird
everybody was
story.
That's why you had the heel and the good guy and the bad guy.
Oh, dude. Who was your favorite, if you could say, this was my all-time favorite wrestler? Who could you pinpoint? Or if you got maybe 2 or I don't know, but
I like the Von Erichs. I also like Razor Ramon.
Okay.
He was the greaseball Italian guy with the
greaseball Italian guy. Yeah, no offense to any of you as greaseballs,
with a toothpick sticking out of his mouth and everything.
Lord bless it. Razor Ramon, the greaseball Italian. You can't say Italian. You gotta say Italian.
Italian.
Bless everybody's heart. God, Mikey. I thought I was the one that usually starts us off on a bad sort of PC foot, but I think you went there this day.
Somebody had to do it. You didn't look like you were going that way. So
No.
I had to do it.
What's going on, Roberto? My main man from Puerto Rico, James Kirk. ¿Cómo estás, man? Todo lo mejor para ti. Xavier is watching. Xavier's Armani, one of the best damn barbers in town. What's going on, Xavier? Howard, how you doing, brother? All the best to you guys. Real quick, listen, I'm going to do the introductions from immediately to my left. This is the main man himself. If you guys did not know this, he is the MIB of MIBs. He is the man in black, underground, Hangar 18, Mike Striegel. Sup to you guys. Immediately to my right, he is running a little bit late. We have, of course, the young man. He is the Irish Stallion, the 1-2 punch kid, the Marine that everybody loves to hate. Seamus Tolle will be here. Give him about 10, 15 minutes, we hope. So if not,
either that or he's wearing an invisibility cloak.
Or he could be wearing his Harry Potter invisibility cloak.
Could be.
Yes, because he is delicate like that. What's going on, Kirk Yahante? The main man himself, dude. I said it before the other day, but I want to say it again. Congratulations. He is going to be going with Chris Weber of Tabacalera Nuevo Nica, which is fantastic. See, by the way, Carrie, that's full pronunciation on the line right there, correct. Everybody wants to hear it like that, my man. So, Tabacalera Nuevo Nica. Can you say that?
No.
He's gonna abstain.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Don't touch that. That is the brand new factory that's gonna be producing the Stogie Road line of cigars. I am super duper ecstatic and excited about that. So man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I know you're a fan of his cigars. Do you still have any of those Gringos left?
I have a full box.
Ooh, he's got a full box. He's one of those lucky ones that when people ask, hey man, do you got any vintage stuff? He's gonna say, "I got original vintage Gringos, brother."
It's still in the cellophane.
Oh man, that's gonna be good. What are you going on? Over a year now, or about a year?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, everybody remember, it's entertainment purposes only. Laugh, have a good time. Just don't even sweat anything because we won't. PC will fly out the door. It already has. We started with greasy Italians.
Yeah.
There you go. So
no, greaseball.
Greaseball. Let's get it right. Greaseball Italians.
Yeah.
Lord bless it. I don't need Veritas. Efectivamente, look at that. Robert just nailed it. That is Chris Weber from Veritas Cigars, Latin for the truth.
There's actually a website Called Project Veritas.
Project Veritas, all about America.
They like to expose different things.
Yes, non-Veritas things.
Well, they call it the truth.
But they expose the non-Veritas.
True.
There you go. So the truth behind Project Non-Veritas to expose the non-truth true.
Okay, roundabout way to get there.
Yeah, very, very roundabout way. So today I reached out to the guys because it's always good to be in cohesion. Big word, right? In the thought processes that are all lined up. We're gonna be smoking the last of our Indian motorcycle, not to be confused with Indian head pennies, Indian motorcycle cigars. This is the shade. It's a beautiful cigar. I'm trying to read here. Oh, now this one is done in the Dominican Republic, handmade. Have you taken a cold draw yet on it? No. I'm gonna borrow your V cut. I got my straight cut, but I'm gonna do a V cut on this one real quick. I haven't done a V cut in a while.
I mean, there's no problem with the cold draw. It's just plenty of airflow.
Good. So there's nothing holding it. It's good airflow. And there's my mom. ¿Cómo está mi viejita linda? Todo lo mejor para ti. On mine, I'm getting just enough of just the right amount of tightness, the right amount of hold on it to make sure that it is enjoyable. Yep.
I think it'll be great.
Looking forward to it. Absolutely, brother. Again, Seamus will be bringing his last cigar when he joins us. So we're looking forward to that. One more time, congratulations again to Kerry Viajante, to Kerry, my main man, my brother from another mother. It's official, everybody. I believe also the tentative time frame for the releases will begin around early summer, early-ish in the summertime. And then he's going to progress with, it's going to be 4 lines. I know that they're going to be the core lines. And Kerry, correct me if I'm wrong in anything. It's going to be the Edición 35, which is the classic barber pole that he started out with. Then he, of course, did the Sweetgrass Gringo. The homage to the main man himself, his dad, Big Tony, will be hot on the heels of that one. And I think that maybe the last one might be the Sandela. So either or, it might be Sandela and then Big Tony. But I'm super duper excited about it. There's love, there's family, there's respect, there's an elevation of what barber poles are, in my humble opinion. What's going on? Our favorite Finley, it's Caitlin Grace. What's going on, Caitlin? All the best to you and the Finley family. Happy Easter to everybody. So one of the things that I'm kind of like stoked about it is I've heard nothing but the best things about the Big Tony. And again, we smoked 2 already, which is the Sweetgrass Gringo, the Edición 35. Yeah. But I got to tell you, as much as I'm looking forward to the Sandela, which is a San Andres and a Candela wrapper, there's something about Big Tony that a dedication to like you imagine, like you and your dad, you're doing something for your dad. You want to make sure that it makes him proud. Right. It speaks boldly about him. So that's sort of why I'm so looking forward to it. I also had a really tight relationship with my old man. So when I'm smoking it, I'm going to be bringing to bear all of that. It would be a moment in which I say, if my old man was around, this would probably be the cigar I'd be smoking with him. So, yeah. Richard Cosby Fletcher, what's going on? Welcome to everybody that's jumping on board. You lit it. I'm about to light it myself. Mikey, what's the week been like for you, brother? How you been doing?
We're doing pretty good. Working, getting jobs done.
Busy?
Yeah, I was actually busy getting jobs done, turned around, finally got all the information I needed on a couple of them, still waiting on others.
Nice, dude. Look at you.
But, it is what it is, unfortunately. So, then I get to start all over again.
Would you like to turn my stick?
No.
Okay, just checking. We got to ask the tough questions here.
Ask the vacant seat next to you if it
I only have a good arm and it doesn't do the turning too well. Well, Seamus, grabbed my stick the other day and turned it.
Yeah, but I have to go over top of his elbow. and you'd probably be wincing in pain, and it wouldn't be good.
Wincing in pain because you'd probably be like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm about to turn something for you. And I'll be releasing the fantastic cigar that's not a barber pole around the $13 to $15 price range. You know what? I'm looking forward to everything that you've got coming down the pipeline, my brother. I said this the other day, and I think I don't know if I was with this past week on the show with our Lars Teedens, who just went through reconstructive, brand new left shoulder surgery yesterday.
Oh, that's nice.
I heard that he came through it with flying colors. He's a trooper. So I'm going to be reaching out to him tonight to see how he's doing. I wanted to give him. No.
Torn rotator cuff?
No, it's been years of it. He said that had developed a lot of pain, arthritis. Through he's also been in martial arts since he was a young man. He's got an amazing history in the martial arts circuit, going all the way to Japan and training over there, and then back here in the States. He's also trained boxers, UFC fighters. So most people when they see Lars don't think that he looks just like this amicable, sweet, loving kind of guy. And Lars is the type of guy that would twist you into a pretzel.
But can he play drums?
No, but he can play a mean guitar, bro. He can play a mean guitar. I'll tell you what. So I'm gonna give Lars Teeden, our good friend, a phone call. But as I was saying on one of the previous shows that Kerry had me on, I said I believe that this is the year for Stogie Road, man. I got this gut feeling that says this year, Kerry Viajante, Stogie Road, the VSR family are gonna go boom. And it couldn't happen to a better guy. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. So again, that's my big brother. Like, it's funny. You, Seamus, Kerry, you guys are like family to me. So I only wish always the best to all my best friends and my brothers. I gotta give some more heat to this thing.
Yeah, you suck a little harder next time.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fuck harder. Oh God. In the words of Rodney Dangerfield, I get no respect here.
Why would you?
I get none whatsoever. So, man, I tell you what, on one of those topics that you guys know I get into because I'm becoming obsessive with me being here at home a lot after this injury. Netflix, I added to the Netflix insanity. I have now Stars.
Okay.
And I have now, excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. I have Prime. So Amazon Prime. I had it before that. I went through the whole The Boys. I really was into that one. There's a couple of ones that I followed, but it sort of just dropped off. And I need to go back now to The Man in the High Castle, which was a really well done one, and so I can finish it. But
well, now with Amazon Prime, you can actually watch NFL football because they're going to be carrying some of the games.
Nice. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to make it. That does not seem to be my problem. That is yours. We know where you live. We're coming for you.
He just doesn't like us anymore.
I don't think he likes us anymore. Anyway, so again, there you go, guys. Unfortunately, Seamus did chime in right now. He is not going to be able to make it. So we'll just continue making fun of him. He's not going to be here, so we'll make fun of this little,
we make fun of him even when he's here.
Even when he's here, this little Irish runt here. The little Irish runt. So I got into on Amazon this cartoon. I came across it. It's called Invincible.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
Is it another anime one?
Well, it is an anime style in the sense that the graphic nature of it is very intense. It'll remind you of like a regular, almost like stuff that they're like Justice League. It's good quality cartoons. Like the stuff that they've been doing as of late. But they took that to the other side of it, and I think it's a fantastic. It's based on a graphic novel, so I like that they did that.
They've taken a comic book and turned it into a moving picture comic book.
Yeah. It reminds me so much of The Boys, of the Amazon show The Boys, where the heroes are not quite as good as we think that they are.
Yeah, they're like normal people.
Yeah. Well, in this case, I like the premise of it. The main, character is a young kid. He's coming of age and into his powers. So his dad is the equivalent of like a Superman. He came from another world, landed on Earth, was raised here. Then he's got this teenage son that is, half human, half I forgot what the name of the planet is that they're from, but it's So he's got all these superpowers that are identical to his old man.
Okay.
So somehow, I don't know why, but I think I do, his father kills every member of what their version of the Justice League is. Imagine if you will, like Superman goes crazy, he kills Wonder Woman, Batman, he kills them all. Completely. So then now is the storyline is developing as to, like, what happens next. So again, if you're into that stuff, I do like intense comics. I like, hardcore comic books and anime. Actually on Amazon Prime, I found it. It's called Invincible. I think
it sounds somewhat interesting.
Honestly, I think that you would like it, man. It's really interesting. So, and another one that I'm following right now that I've been wanting to watch for the longest time. I believe that there's only 3 seasons to it, or 4 seasons. It's on Stars, and that's American Gods by the author Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, you were telling us about that last week.
Dude, absolutely insane. I'm like, I've done 2 episodes already, and I'm like, just like jonesing. Now I gotta stretch that out because I don't want to binge watch them. But it's absolutely fantastic. What's going on, Big Kevin Thompson? Hey, what's happening, Big Daddy? All the best to you. Thank you very much for watching. Today we are smoking, if you guys are wondering, the Indian Motorcycle Connecticut. What the heck did I just do? That's so stupid right there. I know.
You have any idea what the hell you're doing?
Half the time I don't. So there you go. We're gonna backtrack and see if I can do this one more time. So there you go. We're smoking the Indian Motorcycle, not to be confused with Indian Head Pennies.
Right.
Or is it penny or nickel? Penny. Connecticut Shade Dominican. It's smooth. It's not as strong as the Habano.
No, but it's not as light as you would think it is either. No,
it's not actually. A little bit on the prettier side. We were talking about this past Wednesday.
It's not as veiny.
It's not lumpy wumpy, but it's not bad looking. You know, it's got a nice Connecticut shade on it. Very, very enjoyable looking. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Netflixing and now Stars and finding really good shows, particularly if they're like from books that have been adapted well into I guess live action or action movies or something.
Right.
So yeah, if you guys are a fan of Neil Gaiman and you wanna definitely see something unique and different, I'd love. So far, the first 2 episodes of American Gods is exactly what I expected. Not disappointed at all. I never read the novel. I never read the book, American Gods. But I also wanted to do the reverse. I always said, I'm going to watch this series first, and then I'm going to read the book. As opposed to a lot of folks, they want to read the book first and see the series or the movie or whatnot. So I definitely want to do that. It's a little quirkiness.
Right. Yeah, you can go and see what they cut out.
I don't know. Just another one that I came across. Now this one's called The Rook. It's a British show.
Familiar.
And it's also based on a book. So it's sort of like MIB, Men in Black concept. It's a government agency. It's in England. It's a government agency. That what they do is they find operatives to work with them, but these operatives have powers and abilities and different gifts.
So kind of like mutants, kind
of like that.
Okay.
I read the first book in the series. Really well done. Well written. Really fantastic. So when I saw that, I was just scanning across and I go, oh my God, could this be it? So I saw the first episode. And again, one of the pleasant things that I enjoy is first episode was literally to a T, the first chapter almost.
Okay.
I would say the first couple of chapters, they were on point.
So
really,
it followed the book pretty good.
Yeah, really well done. So, I don't know. You Mike. I mean, I like to find stuff that when I watch it and I've read the books or whatnot, I really like to enjoy it. And
I mean, it makes it entertaining. Otherwise, why are you going to watch it?
True, man. Tell you what, man, and with this busted up arm, I got some time ahead of me.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, you see, Wednesday I have a CT scan that they're gonna be doing on me at 5 p.m. here in Statesville. They're gonna look at the radial bone, which I originally thought it was the humerus, the funny bone.
No, not quite.
Yeah, and so what happens is I have a lot of mobility, but when you want to turn the forearm and wrist and hand, that doesn't fly. No, there's an enjoyable amount of pain, and the doctor actually showed me how much pain I could be in.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Does that hurt?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, yes. God Almighty, it hurts. Don't do that."
I thought they taught you how to give the elbow in wrestling school.
Yeah, well, dude, I literally was ready to collapse.
You weren't paying attention that day?
I wasn't. I was ready to collapse on that one, man. But then he'll see me on the 20th.
Okay.
That's when I have my next appointment, and then at that time we will look to see what the next step is. So
that's when you figure out whether you're going to be in it for 2 months or 6 months
or longer. Yeah, the worst case scenario is if they have to do some sort of invasive type surgery, whether it's minimal or not. But one of the things that he said is there could be if it's a minor fracture on the top of the bone, they might just shave that piece of bone off, so there's nothing free floating and there's no need for it to heal. It'll just heal then properly on its own. And then he says, if there is a worse style fracture, God forbid, they may look to just put a small plate to make sure that the part of the bone doesn't move, and then it'll heal like that too. So, but
hopefully you don't have any of that.
Yeah, that would entail then a longer time frame that I'm not looking forward to that. So a lot of things are headed my way this summer, God willing. So I just don't want to be, limited. I really don't want to be limited.
I agree.
But I went. I think I touched upon briefly last Wednesday. I don't know if I said it to you guys. I visited this wonderful place. It used to be from my understanding, it used to be an old bait and tackle shop next to a little bar. So one owner or a group of owners or partners have taken over that whole area. So they have revamped the little bar area. Then the old bait and tackle has become more of a convenience little store, but they're gonna have cigars inside.
Nice.
This is right on the mouth of the Catawba River, leading into Lake Norman.
Okay.
Seating outside, nice, quiet area, very nondescript. Like you would not know that place is there unless you sort of like a little bit more like a local, and that's the hangout or like one of the little secret spots in town.
Right.
Only about 14 minutes from here. I think it's like literally right down the street from where Seamus lives. I would say for him, it's about maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like literally 5 minutes.
I know what you're talking about.
But it's literally right on the river. You step out and boom, water everywhere.
Nice.
Very excited about that. I met a couple of the ladies that are the owners or partners. Ownership. One is Marge. The other one is Meredith. I would like to say that the other one is either Carol or a C word. And I'm so sorry, ladies. I apologize.
A C word.
Yeah, they
a C word.
Well, a C name. A C name. Could be Carmen. It could be Carol. It could be.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, it's a big biker hangout. Well, you know what? It's funny because it does have that feel. Interesting enough, and I think that Seamus just said it's a big biker hangout. I think that what is happening is brand new management, brand new ownership. So right now they don't have a liquor license. They have beer and wine.
Okay.
So if it goes down to full liquor in the future, I think it would even make it even better.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, it is such a nice looking place for what it is. You don't think about it. It's a little bar right on the river. Very enjoyable. I liked it. I mean, I really did like the concept. So the ladies are looking to bring in cigars. We're excited about that. They're not yet ready. We've had our first initial meeting. I'm thinking probably in 2 weeks, we're going to do another follow-up meeting, and then we'll take it from there at that time. So that's going to be really, really good. Hey, Jennifer Winfield is watching. Thank you very much. The true first lady of VSR Cigars and the power behind the throne of Stogie Road. So there you go. And yes, Carrie, I did say it. The power behind the throne. But one of my favorite Jersey girls. One of my favorite Jersey girls.
Good.
Let me see what else is going on, Mikey. I got in May, which I definitely want you and Seamus. I want the team to be there for that. The Charlotte Cigar Week Festival. It's like,
all right, should be interesting.
I think we can definitely capture Saturday, which is a vendor's day.
Okay.
Set up a nice table. I believe that Kerry is going to look to try to maybe schedule himself so he can maybe come up there with us. It'd be fun, man. I think it's going to be just great. Like a bunch of us just hanging out, selling cigars, having a good time, you know, screaming at people like usual.
People watching.
Hey, you don't know what the hell you're doing, you know, stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. June's going to be a fun month for us as well. I'm trying to see if I can, all the three of us can coordinate properly. Statesville Country Club is doing a fantastic members and guest night.
Right.
They didn't do it last year for obvious reasons.
Right. The COVID got them.
Rona was just all over the place. Rona was running rampant. Is it Rona running rampant?
Very nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rona was running rampant. But they remembered, hey, you are the only cigar guy that we want. We want to have you there, so I'm excited about that. I'm really looking forward to that because that was a fun event, man. We did really, really well that night. Yeah. So, as a matter of fact, I think it was one of the nights that you covered for me at the shop. You asked a little bit about it. You asked a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I think that night, it was a year and a half ago. You were covering at the shop while I went to take care of it. So,
yep, I did that.
I'm telling you, man, Mike's the step up and do it guy. I'm telling you.
No, is that what you want to say?
I don't know, man, but we're gonna go with that. We'll go with that one. Let me see. Mike and I, are not the best guys for reviewing cigars. We're gonna tell you if we get good cigar or bad cigar, good tobacco, bad tobacco. So Seamus, the little Irish Titan over here that's missing right now is our go-to guy. But
I mean, maybe he's smoking the same thing. And
he's not smoking, Dad. I bet you. I don't even know what he's doing. He's playing, piddle paddle with probably with his motorcycles and stuff like that.
He's at a pocket pool.
Pocket pool. I bet he's pocket pooling left and right.
Could be.
Mikey, what are your thoughts, flavors on that cigar? Well, what is it telling you, man?
I mean, I'm getting a heavier tobacco taste than I would have thought, because I know it's a Connecticut. It's supposed to be light, but it's not. Little bit of. It's mostly hitting the center of my tongue, which is, I mean, it's great flavor, great pull. I don't have any issues. I'd smoke this one again.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. And I honestly wish we were those guys that could go in depth into like all the flavor profiles. I'm gonna do my best interpretation of Seamus. Yeah, I know. I gotta, be like about a foot shorter, but anyways.
And about 100 pounds lighter.
Hey, why you have to go there? I thought you and I, we okay with that.
I would have to be 100 pounds lighter also.
We are okay. We are okay with our fluffiness.
We are. But
we are fluffy guys, and damn proud of it. Just saying, damn proud of it.
But we'd have to be 100 pounds lighter to be like Shane.
This is very true. This is very true. So, I get a little bit of the dry woodiness. I guess a little bit of that. That cedary oakiness.
Like burning leaves.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that burning leaves, but more like a nice piece of dry hay that you're like, you get it, you're kind of chewing it a little bit.
All right.
So I like that. I always enjoy a cigar that doesn't have to be too mushy. I mean, a cigar when it becomes maybe a little too mushy, too saliva producing.
Yeah.
I'm not too keen into that, but I like that because of this, or I like this because of that. Said it backwards.
However you want to put it.
I get that clean, nice tobacco. God, I wish I could explain it better. I think it's mild enough that if you've never smoked a boutique cigar that's a Connecticut, you could jump into it and you would not be too overwhelmed.
I think this could be a good starter cigar.
I think so. Santiago Hernandez, what's going on, Santi? What's happening, brother?
What's up?
Would I automatically recommend it as a first-time cigar? I'm almost borderline because for us, this is I'm finding it very mild.
Yeah.
To me, it's a very mild cigar.
It is, but it's not. It's kind of a middle of the road mild. It's not.
Yeah, it's not like paper mild.
No.
We're not like
and it's heavier than it looks.
See, Mikey, I gotta maybe I don't know. I'm gonna go a little bit different than you. I'm finding it that it's mild enough that, dude, I could if I was at a brisk walk around town and this is what I was smoking, it would. I mean, I wouldn't even. It would be just fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
It's a cigar that I would be very leery as to what I pair with it.
Yeah, because just about anything you put with it is going to
overpower it. Yeah.
But it's not. To me, the cigar looks like it's going to be a really light cigar, and it's not.
Yeah, well, you know,
that's what I mean by.
I'm going to give you that one. Yeah, I'm going to give you that one. The cigar is not. It's not paper mild. It's not like it does have some really good mild flavors, things that are in accordance with what you look for. It's creamy.
Yeah.
It's got a nice mellow flavor. I love the wood. Are you getting pepper or any
maybe
zing?
Maybe a little bit.
A very mild.
No, I've had stronger ones like the first one that we smoked from them.
But this has just a little mild pepper, not a heaviness.
Right. No, just enough to let you know it's there.
Yeah. You know, I get a little zing around the tip of the tongue and stuff like that. You know, it's not a bad stick. Okay, of the three that we have smoked, I'm gonna just go out on a crazy ledge here and say the Habano is my favorite. The one that we smoked last Wednesday.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Between the Maduro, Habano, and Connecticut, where would you say?
I would say the one we smoked with one we smoked last week would be the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I go with the Habano.
Yeah.
I think of all the three of them, it was the most engaging. It had the most flavor impact. It was really good. I mean,
it didn't really change.
No, we were all three smoking it really solid and great construction, great airflow.
I mean, this one is kind of a quick smoke too.
Well, here's what I'm gonna. Okay, this is what you nailed something right there. I need to slow myself down because this cigar to me feels like I want to chug it. I want to smoke it fast, and I don't want to do that.
No, it's really easy because I don't know whether it's because of the airflow or what, but it's really easy to.
It's easy on the palate. Yeah. Easy on the aroma too. It's it's an enjoyable aroma.
Yeah.
But if you're not careful, this cigar. Okay, let me ask you this. Normally, how long does a Toro take you to smoke? Normally, give or take.
About an hour.
About an hour. We've been at this for about not even, let's say 30 minutes.
I'm almost halfway.
Yeah.
I'm more than halfway.
I'd say if we were pushing it in 45 minutes, we would, if we were really just focusing on it.
I had to actually put it down because I was smoking it so quick.
Yeah, I agree. It is. I'm gonna say, believe it or not, I'm enjoying this more than the Maduro. So I would do Habano, Connecticut, and Maduro for last. That's me. That's how I would structure.
I think I would do the Maduro last because I think the Maduro better.
Yeah, or the Maduro before the Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something about a good Connecticut. I'm gonna jump in on this one. There's a Cafe Connecticut that we have smoked, and I use that as sort of the bar. I use it as the gauge, if you will. I want cigars to be there or above. This one is not quite there for me because Gabby's Connecticut
just under the bar.
Is really engaging. It really is not a mild Connecticut. It's a very full-bodied, experience for a Connecticut, which is awesome.
No, I don't.
So this is not there yet, but I will go back and smoke it. I mean, I would. Let's see if the price point was on this one. We can maybe have a chit chat on that. All right, so this is $8.75. What are your thoughts on that price?
I think that's about spot on.
It's a good deal. I like it. Less than $9. I would be okay with that, man. I would definitely go back and smoke it at less than $9.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not gonna be my first choice.
No. You know what? Now I'm gonna say like this. Since I've already smoked it and there was stuff that I did not recognize in the humidor and I saw this, and based upon my experience, I would gravitate towards it.
Yeah, because you smoked it and you know what it is.
Exactly. If there was other alternatives that I felt a little bit more compelled, like for example, I want to get us, maybe this week I'm going to run up to visit Joanne down at Casa Monacreos. I want us to do the Undercrown Connecticut. They have a nice series of different cigars within the Undercrown. I believe they have an Undercrown Connecticut, Maduro, a Sun-Grown. I want us to do maybe a few, and we can do the same thing like every Wednesday or every Thursday, or every Saturday. We'll do one, and kind of get along with that. What's going on, Big Kevin Corbley, the main man himself? What's happening, brother? Look at you. Thank you very much for watching. Hey, guys, we've been back and forthing. We're missing one. The little teeny Titan from Ireland is not here with us. See, teeny Titan. Not Teen Titan, teeny Titan.
Teen Titans was actually a cartoon.
Yeah, by the way, and the that show Invincibles, they have one that's called Teen or Teen Team. That's a that's a group of young superheroes.
Yeah.
Teen Team. I was like, okay, that's a little too much weird, but
just a little.
Yeah. But no, man, we went back and forth on this one. And it is the Indian Motorcycle, Connecticut, Dominican. It's all hand rolled. Everything is just it's a really good cigar.
It is.
I'm gonna say that it's a really good cigar. Is it the wow factor? No, it's not.
No, I think I might choose an LFD over this.
Oh yeah, but it is a really good cigar.
It is.
Again, for $8.75, it's giving me all $8.75 worth. I mean, it's got a really good razor line. It maintains a good edge. I think because you were moving your cigar, you dropped it, but it's really, really not bad. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. That's right. Coming live and direct in Stereophonics, Stogie Road barbecue sauce created exclusively for my big brother by Lars Tetens. And I know that there is another one. It's something is like a spicy salt as well. I mean, talk about the branching out.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Talk about diversifying the portfolio. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. I see where you're going with this. I see you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna be upset here. I'm telling you what, man. Barbecue for the Stogie Road. Oh my God, man. That's.
So you could be smoking the Stogie Road while barbecuing.
And there's gonna be. I'm gonna just go ahead and blurb this out. I know there's a spicy salt that is in the works. Stogie Road Dirty Salt. That's what it's called. The dirty salt. I love it. Will it have white and black pepper in it? Maybe. I don't know. But it's gonna be dirty salt. I like it. I'm looking forward to that, man.
It's an interesting name.
I'm thinking of doing the Doña NOLI Delicate Pink Salt Bath. I don't know. I just made that crap up. I don't know, man. But
no.
Like the Himalayan salt is
No,
not do that. No. Well, we do have a softer salt. At least I do.
You keep your bath bombs, you'll be fine.
Bath bombs, it is. Bath bombs.
Stay with those.
Bomb the crap out of my bath. That happens every time I go to the bathroom, brother.
I don't need to know.
Let me tell you, when I go to the bathroom, it's like a bomb is just gonna be like, oh God, oh Lord.
No, I don't need to know all that.
I'm just saying, listen, we all have our moments. Sometimes we eat great food, and sometimes it doesn't agree with us.
Yeah, and then sometimes you have to eat some spicy wings, and then the next day you got the band burning asshole.
Dude, I tell you what, that has happened to me, and it's not a good experience. I mean, I tell you what, it is not a good experience. I mean. Listen, I did the what do you call it? That wings place that's here local. It's like they got a couple of them, but it's over there by where the Bilos is.
East Coast Wings.
East Coast Wings. I did the challenge. I did.
Yeah, I remember that. You told.
I told the story.
You got through 3 of them.
Yeah,
I got your picture on the wall.
Because I did it in Salisbury. There's one East Coast Wings there, and I went with a friend of mine and his son, and. Basically, I think if you eat one, you get this, or if you get, so I said, well, I'm gonna eat 3. I don't, there was they get a picture and a T-shirt, whatever. No, it was just a picture on the wall, and they take a picture and then they put there with your name. So, but I think there was a very limited amount of people that had even eaten 3. There was a whole wall full of pictures, but a section for people who have eaten 3 or more or whatnot. And I think there was maybe 2 people that had eaten 5. Maybe it was a few more, but. I said, bring me 3. I tell you what, the first one wasn't bad, Mikey. The first one, I was ready. I was prepped.
You got through it. Then it crept up on you.
And then the second one took me a while, and I was like, oh man. But by the time I hit that third, it literally must have been in my mouth for well over a minute. Me trying to get it down, and all the milk in every dairy farm in Wisconsin could not have, turned the damn fire down. Jake Trapani, one of our favorite, what do you call him? Greaseball Italians.
Yep.
I love this kid. What's happening, Jake, man?
What's up?
All the best to you and, of course, the Trapani clan.
Yeah, we need to get together and have a cigar with him.
Did you say cigar? It slipped. It slipped, everybody. Don't hold him accountable.
No, I was thinking of the cigarellos that I had.
Cigarellos. I like them. But I smoked that one after you left, man.
It's a good one.
It's the Cafe Cigarillos. I think I stretched it out for like about 15 minutes because it was that damn good, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a quick little smoke.
You cannot go wrong with that. It's if you don't have a lot of time, let's say, you're in your lunch hour, you had lunch.
Or you're hanging out at the bar. Exactly.
Want to step outside. And you know what? A lot of times we cigar guys in bars in North Carolina and a lot of places, they don't allow smoking. But you can go outside. We may not have enough time to smoke a full cigar to come back in and enjoy. But these little cigarillos, dude, that Gabby did, those Maduros,
yeah,
spot on, dude. And spot on.
Total bill came to like $58 or something like that.
For 50.
Yep.
You know what? It's like
that included shipping. I don't know.
$1 and a couple of pennies of change here and there, dude.
Yeah,
not bad.
And then I get what I do is I'll get the metal cigar tubes. And I'll put 2 or 3 of them in there, put them in my pocket.
Oh yeah, dude.
And that's how I don't have to carry around the big box. And then I'll, go into whatever bar, whatever I'm doing, smoking.
I'm gonna give you a great tip. If you could, maybe we can, get a couple of nubs. One day we can all meet at Casa Mana Crystal. We'll all get like 3 nubs, and just the tube of the nub, you can accommodate 3 that are the exact same size and length of the tube, as opposed to even carrying one of those big, longer tubes.
Yeah, no. I think the ones I were getting were the not quite the Churchill, the shorter ones.
The Toros.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. I love those little cigarillos. Really, really on point. I'm a fan of a good, quick, easy cigar. Big, living, large.
Yeah, what's up?
Saludos, which, by the way, in my native tongue means sup.
Or salute.
Or salute, or saludos. No, man, but I'm telling you, a good, quick little smoke like that, when you're out and about town, it keeps you, in that zone. You don't have a lot of time for a cigar. Grab you one of the little cigarillos from Gabby Cafe, man. Spot on. I'm going to add them to the website tonight. I'm gonna just say I'll be sitting there working on the website tonight. I'm dedicating a little bit of time tonight and tomorrow to adding a few extra things to the website. We can only add so much, but again, they're all going to be there. And the neat thing is, there are links. So if you go to my website, there's always, for any of, like, for example, the house brand cigars are proudly done, of course, by the main man himself, Dr. Gabby Cafe, and we have a great collaboration. So you can either order them from my website or follow the link. Go to Boutique Smoke, use the coupon code Doña NOLI Cigars, or actually Doña NOLI, and get an extra. Did you get your 10% off?
I believe I did, yeah.
Look at that.
I believe I did. I have to go back and look at the receipt, but I believe I did.
Can't go wrong with that. So we're going to add a couple extra things that are just like fun things. I'm going to be adding the Napoleons, which I know you like, from Hiram Solomon.
Those are really good. Those are almost the same thing as the cigarillos that Cafe does.
They're a little bit on the bigger ring gauge.
They are. And they take a little longer, but it's the same general principle.
I think they're about maybe 3 or 4 by, I don't know, like the size of a pen. Yeah. But again, good smoking time.
Good little quick.
Tons of flavor.
When you don't have a whole lot of time.
Tons of flavor. Yeah. You can get the little 5-packs. We're gonna actually add that, and I'm loving the fact of the matter that the website that we're working on is a little bit on the different side. We've got merchandise in there. So when you go there, you can actually get T-shirts. You can get neck gaiters. We, of course, have in there the soaps that are being done by Southpaw Heavenly Homestead. Fantastic people. My cousin put me onto them. They're Amish. It's all organic. It's beautiful oils. So if you're a guy that, you got a beard and you want maybe something that, keeps the beard nice and soft at the same time that conditions the face for the guys. A lot of us guys, people think that we don't take care of ourselves. These soaps, man, but this soap is an all-in-one, dude.
Oh, okay.
So
you can wash your hair in and your armpits.
Yes, bath bomb right there. That was a bath bomb right there. God Almighty, I love this kid.
Hey, could have gone further south, but I didn't.
Here's one of the best things I discovered. I have my partner got me a shaving brush and a little shaving receptacle thing, whatever, where you put the soap.
Yeah.
So what I did is I put one of the Southpaw Heavenly Homestead soaps in there, and I used that for shaving.
Okay.
And let me tell you, here's a tip. I put a nice froth of soap and I leave it in for about just 30 seconds to about a minute, and make sure it's everywhere. So what I'm doing is I'm shaving where I want the hair off everywhere. But then when I rinse off, man, the soap that was on the beard, it just conditions and softens that beard. And it is spot on. It is just really, really, and it has a nice aroma because you can get, for example, I love they do a lavender mint, they do a lavender lemon, which is very refreshing.
Okay.
In my opinion, the best one that they do for guys is that the eucalyptus. So like in the morning, like when you're taking a nice shower, you just get out and go to work. You take that eucalyptus soap. Oh man, it's awesome. So I love it. Again, we got the soaps on there. There's a few other things we're going to be adding to the website. We really want to make sure that we create something that's user friendly, that it's easy to buy from. We ship all over the place as well. So very excited about it. We're going to have some product from Hiram and Solomon, GTO Cigars. We're going to have Pura Sol, which I definitely, I got something in mind with them. I'm going to talk to Bugsy. I'm going to be coming up with a fun little, maybe a 4-pack or a 5-pack that we can sell in there. Nice. So like that, folks can be introduced to
like a little sampler
pack. So if you've never smoked, a Pura Sol cigars and you want to run a nice gambit of them all, a 4-pack or a 5-pack, you can't go wrong with that, dude.
No, you can't.
And like that, it's an experimental way to say, you know what? I didn't buy a whole box. I didn't buy a half a box. I bought a 5-pack.
And you're not out a full box worth of money.
No, dude, $40, 40 some odd dollars, boom, done, easy breezy. We'll ship it out to you. And if you're interested in something a little bit more, then you can order a half box or a full box. Easy breezy. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to this coming summer. I think also, on a you got to take a look at the lighter side of everything that happens to you negatively. This has given me a lot of time to look at ideas. I got a project that I'm working on, which I've told you guys a hint. I can't go into it until it's a fully finished mock-up. But Mike and Seamus gave me some great ideas to go off of on this.
Yep.
I've been doing more research on how to make it a reality. And then we're going to present that. And hopefully it's going to be another fun project brought to you guys by Los Tres Maduros, the 3 Maduro guys right here.
Well,
the 2 more aged Maduros are here.
Why is it always the aged ones?
Well, the aged Maduros are the best in my opinion. I'm telling you, he's a young Maduro. He needs a little bit of aging.
Yeah, he does.
A little aging on him. I'll tell you what, man. Let me take a couple of puffs. We're gonna hit again one more time when we get out of the cigar. I'm gonna go back to it, Mikey. It's not one note-ish, but I still get
the further you get into it, the pepper gets a little stronger.
A little zing of pepper is now starting to rise up. I still get that kind of clean woodiness to it. It's I don't want to say one note, but it's just not giving me enough with just those 2 flavors.
Right.
I will say this much. Maybe a nice cup of coffee in the morning. I know you don't do coffee, but maybe if you were doing like a little, a sweet tea, a nice little sweet tea, I think would go great with this. Yeah. Outside, sitting, enjoying the summer.
Cutting grass with it wouldn't be bad.
As an outside cigar, I think it would be all right.
When you ride on your lawnmower?
Well, I mean, I don't want it to be like, if I lose almost a $9 cigar, I mean, I'm going to be a little bit upset about it. But let's say you're done with work. You finished your lawn. You wanted to sit down, relax.
I can see that.
You grab a nice glass of cold, sweet tea, and you light this sucker up as a relaxation cigar. Yeah, I'm down with that.
I can see it.
Because I don't think the sweet tea is gonna, fight it.
No.
What are your thoughts on it? I mean, you're almost at the last third.
Well, like I said, the pepper and hot tobacco has ramped up a little bit towards the end. But like you said, it's a kind of a finishing day light cigar.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny you said, man. You took the words out of my mouth. If you've been smoking maybe a little bit heavier during the day, and you wanted to just end the day on a lighter note, nothing too overwhelmingly strong, I'd say this is a great cigar. And after dinner, after a nice dinner, after a nice dinner, you sit back, maybe. I want to say a light beer possibly would go with this.
Like a Bud Light.
You know, what is the one that just says light on it? Is that
Miller
Miller? Is that Miller? Okay, Miller Light. I would do a Miller Light. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking right now one of our favorites here at the house is the Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Blue Moon.
That's got a little too much of a citrus.
Yeah.
To it, so that would be. I think that would be too much for this.
The Belgian White. You know, it's not too much, but you know, I could agree with you. It might add. You know what I'm thinking? It might add a different dimension to it.
But I think the Belgian White would overpower this too, because of the bitterness.
Yeah, I say keep it simple.
Yeah.
A Coors Light, it's a very light beer, but it's refreshing also.
Yeah.
It's all about, I think, just making sure that you on a lighter cigar, you don't want to lose the flavors of the cigar. Keep it simple. You know, if you were going to add, a beer to it, keep it on the light side of things. But it's not a bad thing.
No.
I go back to it. If there was other things in the humidor that I recognized and that I wanted to smoke, I may not go directly to this one. I'm maybe not. I'm a fan that it's in the price range that I love.
Oh yeah. Between
$3 to $10.
They priced it right.
Yeah, I'm a super happy guy.
But it's not. If I have my choice, I'm not gonna go for this one. I'm not gonna go for it.
I'm gonna attack this cigar like this. I'm gonna attack it this way. If I had my choice of 2 of mine or 3 of mine, which would be roughly right now about at $2.50, $3 ish. Let's say $9.
Okay.
If I had my choice of 3 of my naturals over this one, and then just this one, I'd go for the 3 naturals.
Yeah,
price point wise,
you're getting more for your money.
Best bang for the buck. I think the flavors would be a little bit more because we do use a natural Habano, so there's a little bit more flavor, a little bit more engaging. But that's only if. That's just an if scenario. We tossed back and forth earlier. I want to go down to JR's possibly within the next couple of days, and I want to pick up something for us to do something similar. Undercrown does a nice variety of different blends. I'm thinking the Connecticut, the Sun-Grown, the Maduro. I want to experiment with what they have. I'll get us some of those cigars. We can kind of like just go back and forth and see which ones are which. I literally was gifted a whole box of Underground Connecticut's years ago by at the time the rep for Drew Estates, and I thought it was one of the best breakfast cigars ever. Engaging flavors, beautiful smoke, smooth but not mild. It really had depth. It had a lot of engaging depth to it. So Andres Vasquez, muy buenas noches. Real quick, Mikey, because I haven't done it. And I apologize for all of our Spanish viewers. Buenas noches. Espero que la estén pasando muy linda. Hoy es la temporada de dar, de Easter aquí en los Estados Unidos. Para los católicos y los cristianos del mundo es un tiempo muy especial para nosotros. Mañana es Domingo de Ramas. A todo el mundo que espero que la estén pasando muy lindo con su familia. Again, thank you always everybody for watching from every country that you're watching, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Spain, anywhere. We do appreciate our Spanish speakers. Los queremos a todos ustedes de habla español. Sinceramente, que Dios me lo bendiga una y otra vez más, siempre. Y que pasen este fin de semana y este tiempo que es muy querido por nosotros, las personas que somos católicos, cristianos, en fin, religiosos y de fe. Que la estén pasando lindo en compañía de su familia, gracias a Dios siempre. Because it's Easter, so there's a huge Catholic and very devout Christian Catholic base in the Latino community. So definitely want to say, this is a. By the way, let me ask you a question. How traditional are you? Did you do meat yesterday or no meat?
Yesterday, what did we do for dinner? Trying to remember what we did. We did, because today we did pizza.
Pizza's good. Nothing wrong with pizza.
Yes, we did do meat yesterday.
Oh, I'm gonna have to call the Vatican on him. It's Good Friday. You can't eat meat on Good Friday.
Yeah, no, I screwed up.
It's all right, man. I'm not gonna call the Pope. And denounce you.
I'll do 3 Hail Marys. That'll be fine.
3 Hail Marys, couple of Our Fathers. You'll be all right. No, it's funny. I kept it simple. For lunch, Jonathan and I went to Publix, and he got himself a sandwich. But I stuck to sushi, so I did fish in the afternoon, and then I think last night I just did a shrimp fried rice, and I had 2 vegetable egg rolls. That was that. I try to. My mom, having grown up in a very heavy Catholic background and household, she went to school in a nunnery.
Right.
So I got to. I'm not gonna lie. I have sometimes. There's been a few years that I've forgotten to do what I need to do, but
I forgot about it.
But it's okay, man. Listen, when you forget because it was innocent and there was no malice or forethought behind it, it's forgivable. It's what I always say. It's forgivable. So it's perfectly fine. But tonight, it's funny. Tonight, you mentioned pizza. I have been literally jonesing pizza now for a while. So I'm gonna talk to Jonathan and see if he wants to do pizza. Maybe get us a couple of nice big full premium. With everything pizzas on them.
The Supreme pizza.
Oh, I love good Supreme pizzas.
Excuse me. We went to Speedy Pies around the corner from my house and got a cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, and a meat lovers pizza.
Nice. I like a good meat lovers, man.
And that fed 6 people, and then we had almost 1 pizza left over.
Dude, I'm telling you, we normally do. I hate to say this. I'm not gonna attack, but Domino's needs to get their crap together.
Not a big Domino's.
They need to get their crap together, brother.
I prefer Papa John's over Domino's.
Is there a Papa John's that around here in Statesville? There is.
Yeah.
Do they deliver? I gotta call and find out. I don't know if
they may not deliver to here, but they're over near the Bilo on that side of town.
Really? Because that's where the Domino's is.
You know where the East Coast Wings shopping is in that
shopping center? Yeah.
It's right outside that shopping center. Papa John's.
Outside the shopping. In the shopping center is where Domino's is.
Right.
You're right about that. And
it's
there's
right
also
from the Arby's.
There's also Hungry Howie's out there.
Hungry Howie's is not bad either.
Yeah, that's not bad pizza.
Yeah.
I think what you do is you go there and then you bring it home and then you cook it or something like that. No?
No, that was a different one.
What was that one? I'm trying to remember.
That one was right next to the GameStop.
Well, that's the one where the Domino's used to be, where Domino's now is.
Right, they may have taken over that place.
I know that Jonathan worked there briefly, but he was, it was like, what else? Like
he worked for Little Caesars,
and then he got a job at that boutique pizzeria there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but But I wasn't too keen on that place either. It looked like it was fresh and all that stuff. But see, the problem with that, in my opinion, is I don't want to work.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you might as well go to like Food Line and get a frozen pizza.
That's what I go. I think that's also one of the things that he was like, well, I'm not happy here, and I want to just But I honestly, I don't want to work. If I'm ordering pizza, if I'm ordering out, that means I don't want to cook. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything.
You don't want to bring it home, have to wait 20 minutes. You want to bring it home and start eating?
No, absolutely. Yeah. But I'm definitely thinking pizza for tonight.
That's nice. That's good.
Yeah,
if you go Hungry Howie's or Papa John's, you can't go wrong with either one of them.
I think I'm gonna call around and see who's got a good deal tonight. But going back to Domino's again, I'm not gonna attack them too harshly, but get your stuff together, man. I think there's a lack of communication between the online ordering and then when you check, it's always a hassle.
It is.
Like more than once, our orders have been completely messed up, and I've had to physically go there. Now, once you're there physically, man, they bend over backwards.
Yeah, when you're in front
they're
of them.
nice and all that crap, but I don't want it to go to that level.
No.
I want to get it right the first time, and let's rock and roll.
That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, dude. I'm thinking maybe like tonight, like pizza and a movie night or something like that. But yeah, listen, it's 8. Actually, it's 8:02. I'm not gonna hold you guys up anymore. Listen, we had a good time today. Good cigar.
Yeah.
Good cigar. Really good cigar.
Good, not great.
Yeah. I'm gonna say really good, just not great.
Right.
I
agree.
Great price point. We can both agree on that too.
Well, I think the price point makes it good.
Yeah, it takes it to that.
Good.
To me, it's
because if it was a $10 cigar, you wouldn't do it.
No, I would say, just borderline good.
Yeah.
Borderline good.
Yeah. The price point puts it over the top.
Again, we have smoked the 3 blends in the Indian Motorcycle series over the past few weeks. The first one was the Maduro. I'm okay with it. Not one that I may repeat. The Habano, it was a great. All 3 of us.
We really enjoyed that one.
I would go back to it. Even at the $10, it was a $6.60. I would not even have a problem with that.
No.
You know what? If I saw it, I might even go out of my way to buy it again because I didn't.
I think I'd buy that one over this one.
I agree wholeheartedly. And then we did today the Connecticut Shade. So again, not a bad smoke. If I had to rate them, I would say Habano, Connecticut, and Maduro. The Maduro really did not impress me at all. No. And so it is what it is.
Yeah.
So don't take us at our words. We just 3 dudes.
That's our opinions.
What 2/3 of anyways.
Yeah. Say good night, Seamus.
Good night, Seamus. On behalf of little tiny Tim over here, who's not with us tonight, the main man himself, Mike Striegel, and myself. Listen, God bless you all, and enjoy this weekend. Tomorrow, our Lord is risen, so amen, and God bless to everybody out there. So we wish you well. Smoke well because we do.
Yes.
Pretty damn good all the time, too.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much. Take it easy. God bless and enjoy. Thank you.
Good night.